some numbers too. His strikeout total up this season.
Try to front door that one,
and nobody will say anything.
He strikes out instead. So Grichuk thought he had the walk. Turned out it was line to left, and the 305 fan club will once again be rocking. 5 RBIs yesterday. It had been 4 years since Drury had a 5 RBI. Drury late on that fastball, and he strikes out, tipping it into the glove of Pinto.
Wanted to get to the alley.
Well, Hoppy swings through it anyway, and it's a 3 strikeout, top of the first. Line toward third, fair down the line, past a sprawling Stefanik. Ball 1 from Canning. The Angels became the first team. It happened a handful of other times, all in extra inning games. Another rocket down the line, but foul.
Usually when we think of history, it's always something Shohei.
Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2.
Really cool to see Shohei put out on his Instagram site.
3 balls, 2 strikes on Arozarena. High pop. Backing up for it, Neto in shallow left center field. Canning pumps in a strike. I think this would be a guy that the Rays would like to see in there.
Something about that Lowe family against the Angels.
Long inning brewing for Canning, 25 pitches.
Or Lowe.
Swings and tips into the glove of Canning for strike 3 here. Now Manuel Margot, the batter. He bunts third base side foul as Stefanik was playing back at third. Out. No balls, 2 strikes on Margot.
Rays struck.
Bouncing ball to third. Stefanik handles a high hop, chucks it across in first.
Is done. It's usually when you throw a lot of strikes, not walking anybody, hitter, especially if you're going to be down.
It's his to lose right now. For as good as Cole has been in his major league career, he's never won the side. It's a follow center. Brandon Lau goes out. Got his first major league win in July of 2016. Not the same curveball that Morton throws, but
used to the terminology late break at the zone. Now you're going to be able to.
Joetz Odell, who struck out 4 times last night, puts it back from AAA. Cut there as he fouled it back. No balls and a strike, while striking out 19 times. Fletcher with like a 25-foot lead, but didn't take off.
Their early work past couple days paid off last night for Joe.
Yeah, it's not an easy baseball field to.
Taylor Walls leads off here in the bottom of the second against Griffin Canning. We focused a lot of that on the rookie players, and Adele plans of the Angels next season. Fly up there as Jared Walsh gets under it, and there's his grade. Jonathan Aranda looks at a strike. This is not like the Coliseum, where it's attractive to fans at this moment in time, and I'm sure the new place will be. Charter franchise in the American League. There's a swing and a miss by Aranda, and Griffin Canning has his second. 2 out, nobody on, and a strike to the catcher Rene Pinto. Well, Hoppy calling for it, makes.
Stefanik had a good game yesterday. Leadoff hitter here, trying to get on.
There's a strike to Randall Grichuk. Good amount of Angels fans, but they need the Tigers to lose in Oakland, and they need 3 balls and a strike on Grichuk. Now 3-2.
Yeah, we go from a bay to 10,000 lakes.
Yeah, Washington and the Red Sox. Towards center field, that's going to drop a base hit. First, it's interesting to see Neto and Shohei in a long. Maybe it all worked. There's a strike to Neto, and the count, no balls and 2. Pinto keeps that one around home plate, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes on.
Yeah, that was really cool to see that conversation with Zach Neto.
Video of that on the flight here, and he started realizing how much he appreciated it.
Now with the Angels, and now every one of those young players, from even going back to with Mickey Moniak, who's a young player.
Drury where he couldn't hold his swing, and that's strike 3. So the Angels, after striking
It
out.
was a good decision there to be able to set a target a little bit different than where the pitch was actually thrown in the end. Like I said, what pitch is being thrown, it's where the pitch is going to be located. That gives you a pretty good idea.
They're finally tapping into his power. It's a long fly Dell, and it's Adele shy of the track.
When you're sitting in that behind in the back part of the dugout. Still kind of look at that a few times.
Ball 4 to Brandon Lau. First base runner for the swing and a miss, strike 3. Canning with a good changeup there to strike out Isaac Paredes. And the Rays, a pretty powerful team overall. Well, that's the only
Mexico in the World Baseball Classic.
Rays. It's on the inside corner, and it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Griffin Canning with back-to-back strikeouts, punches out. That's another one. Strike 3 called on the outside corner at the knees. Strike league and strikeouts.
He's got well over 200.
Lopez has 221 active teams. It's the rare win-win.
Yeah, that's what you generally like to see both teams when they make a deal.
Look to break that long postseason losing streak. Here's a ball off of Eflin that he can't recover, and it's a base hit. Behind Joe Adele, 2 balls and no strikes. 3-2. Adele fouls it back again.
Well, he had a real good swing at that one there. That four-seamer's great. He's been one of the best hitters for the Angels over the years.
Fletcher plays it in right. Jared Walsh will score. Adele it in, and Adele scores. Line drive to left and a base hit for Stefanik. So the Angels with 2 out. Base hit from Fletcher. Stefanik singling, and now Grichuk can add to the lead. Grichuk strikes out, and Eflin's out of the inning, but the Angels.
The tank, no?
No, didn't put my hand in the tank. There's a line drive base hit for Josh Lowe. Ripped and caught by Stefanik.
Unreal play.
Another base hit for Taylor Walls. That'll put Josh Lowe at third. Cut off by the pinch hit yesterday. But then he had some numbness in his arm after the pinch hitting appearance earlier this year against Canning. It's a fly ball to left. And that ends up in foul ground.
Sets it up.
Bouncing ball that will tie the game. Fletcher gets it to Pinto. It's a fly ball to left center field. Adele had a good jump, gets after it toward the. Neto with a fly ball to Josh Lowe, moves back for it. He's gone. Ground ball to third as Paredes has this. Drury's thrown out. His career high 12 last year against the Dodgers, and there is the 10th strikeout today for Zach Eflin. There's ball 4, so Yandy Diaz draws a walk. Runner goes, and Lau fouls one off. Paredes grabbed it in the on-deck circle. Another foul ball. It says here in the Rays media guide that Brandon Lau's wife started. Swing and a miss. Griffin Canning with a high fastball strikes out Brandon Lau. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The Angels have hit 20 foul balls off of Eflin, so there have been 47. Bounced foul, and it's 2 balls, 2 strikes.
With a good changeup. Remember, we just showed that.
Rocket hit deep to left. It is a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Griffin Canning.
Changeup is nasty.
Thrown to the grounder. Knocked down by Paredes. Still has time to get it across.